You may not be as competent at something as you believe. It's human nature, though it's not easy for someone to tell this about themselves. Back in 1999, a couple of smart psychologists named David Dunning and Kruger from Cornell University did a series of experiments of people estimating their own ability at various tasks. They uncovered a problem, a cognitive bias, with how people think about their own performance. Their study was published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, entitled Unskilled and Unaware of It: How Difficulties in Recognizing One's Own Incompetence Leads to Inflated Self-Assessment. Similar to the cognitive bias of illusory superiority, this Dunning-Kruger effect gives significant insight into human behavior. What Dunning and Kruger found is that a lack of competence with a particular task most often results in a significantly exaggerated assessment of one's own ability in that area. It's why when United States drivers were asked how they rated their driving skills, 93% of them put their skills above average. And this applies to nearly everything. People that were measurably poor performers in areas including math, financial knowledge, emotional intelligence, science, and even chess, all rated themselves about the same as real experts. So what causes people to overestimate their own abilities? It's a dual burden. The first burden is their limited competence at something, and then secondly, that incompetence limits their understanding of how poorly they perform in relation to other people. In short, incompetent people tend to overestimate their skills because, well, they don't have a perspective of their poor performance. Now, the good news is that when an expert shows them what's actually possible or how much more there is to learn and understand, their overconfidence actually gets corrected. This graph helps explain things, where wisdom, which you can think of as knowledge and experience, increases along the x-axis, and confidence increases along the y-axis. When people have a basic knowledge and experience with something, well, they have some competency, but they have no appreciation for how much more can be achieved. The result being their overconfidence is inordinately high. Now, if they're able to gain an understanding of what's actually possible and how good experts really are, then their self-assessment significantly decreases. And as their knowledge and wisdom grows, so does their confidence. Here's another side to the Dunning-Kruger effect. Truly expert performers, people who've developed their ability far above average, actually tend to underestimate their competency because these true experts erroneously presume that what's easy for them is easy for others. So you may be more competent at some things than you think you are. And the truth is, significantly overestimating many abilities and occasionally underestimating other abilities probably applies to all of us.